Hey friends, so my sister keep calling me for this recipe, so let's go ahead and make it. It's a quick and simple hamburger helper. So you're gonna start by grabbing that box of hamburger helper that you bought in the store, and then we're not using that. So go ahead and throw that in the garbage because we're gonna make it from scratch tonight. You're gonna start by grabbing you a bell pepper and an onion. You can also use fresh garlic if you would like, and then just roughly chop it up, however thick or small you like. I do mine about a medium. Then once you get all your veggies chopped up, you're gonna add some olive oil to a pan and then add your veggies and saute them for about a minute or two. You're gonna add your ground beef. I added about 2 to 2.5 pounds, and then you're gonna go ahead and season it up with your favorite seasonings. But it's important to have cumin, oregano, and chili powder. I didn't have none, so I just used taco seasoning for a substitute. This meal is actually really easy and you can substitute it easily. Like I used some better than bouillon, and I was also out of tomato paste, so I just used a couple of tablespoons of tomato sauce and it still came out great. You're going to add about a cup and a half of beef broth, and then you're going to add about a cup and a half of milk, a little bit more depending on how much meat you use. I went in with a whole box of elbow noodles. I'm going to use a little bit more because my kids like it extra, but you really only need a box. Bring that to a nice boil, then cover it and let it simmer for about 20 minutes. While that's simmering, go ahead and shred up your cheese. I use mild cheddar, and you can just put the cheese in there if you want, but I like to make a cheese sauce using 2 tablespoons of butter with 2 tablespoons of flour. I whisk that all together and get this Lord slurry, and then I'm gonna let it cook for maybe a minute. Once it cooks, I slowly add in about a half of a cup to a cup of milk until I get this nice creamy consistency. And then I slowly start melting in my cheese, just a handful of cheese at a time, until I have all of my cheese in there and it's melted. And you want this nice creamy cheese sauce. This meal is great with bread, so we're going to go ahead and pop some biscuits into the oven. And once all of the liquid is cooked down, that's when you'll go in and add your cheese or your cheese sauce if you did the sauce like I did. And I recommend the cheese sauce, because baby, it hit different. And dinner was done just like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. Let me know if you try it and what you think of it. And thank you guys for watching. Till next time.